The Mississippi Valley is as reposeful as a dreamland. Nothing worldly about it, nothing to hang a fret or worry upon. Mark Twain.
From Twain until today, this river continues to make its mark. Flowing into the Gulf of Mexico at a rate of 4.5 million gallons a second, this brackish mix of fresh and salt water create a breeding ground for all likes of shellfish. For centuries, men and women have fished these waters to sustain their communities. One such community rose on piles of shrimp, Biloxi, Mississippi. Yet as nature can be a great provider, it can also be a powerful disruptor. This dynamic coast often lies in the path of tropical storms and hurricanes. In recent memory, 2005's Hurricane Katrina made contact with history here. And as we'll find out, a devastating disaster can leave scars for years to come. But it is the work of the people that continue to build the future while honoring the past. In Biloxi, this work is most evident at the Maritime and Seafood Industry Museum. The museum conducts educational programs and houses one-of-a-kind artifacts, some of which date back nearly 3 centuries. But unfortunately, this location also fell victim to Katrina's wrath.
Our museum was gone.
Robin David, the museum's director, shares the story.
We looked miles and searched for miles in debris fields and everywhere looking for our treasures, our artifacts that were here in the museum. We found many. We lost a lot. We went across the bay even, and one of our skiffs out of the museum was in Didiayer.
Wow.
You know, we had went over in the water. But you would find neighbors' treasures, the neighbors that lived here around the museum. You would find trophies or pictures that were still intact. Mm-hmm. And we set them out there on the sidewalk, and everybody would come around and look for different items that might be theirs or it was ours, and we would all trade. Or they would call and say, Robin, we saw a lot of museum artifacts about 2 blocks away, and they would explain where it was, and we would go look, and there would be some of our artifacts. It was just amazing.
How did that make you feel? Because you've been a part of this culture and leading this museum for over 28 years, right?
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
It was very upsetting, and I still get upset today. But to be here in our new museum and be able to give back to the community what they so rightly deserve, because it's their history and their heritage. That means so much to them. It took us 10 years to rebuild, so that just gives you an idea of how hard it was to get your game plan back, get your money in line. I mean, and then you had to start rounding up artifacts that you lost and did not find in the storm. So it was a long, hard road, but once you look at the museum and you talk to the people that it represents, and that's what this museum is all about, is the people here on the coast. It's made up of all the people. They've donated photographs, artifacts. They come to your different events that you have here. They support you, and this museum is all about them.
What a remarkable woman. Robin's efforts have truly helped rebuild this community by preserving its past. Would you like to learn more about any of the great destinations we've visited or dive a bit deeper into some of the topics on the show? Then we've got a destination for you. Visit athomewithdidiayer.com. There you'll find a world of ideas and inspiration designed to give you insights towards a happier, healthier lifestyle. Again, that's athomewithdidiayer.com.